Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope that you're having an awesome and amazing Saturday. It's been so long since I've been on here, and I, in the most excited way, had to get on here early to be able to just say hi. Hi, how are you, Jolie Samuel Logan? Thank you so much for joining. So, I'm going to wait a little bit, but I wanted to get on here and just in order to say hi, tell you guys thank you again for your support. It has been a while since I've been on here, and a lot of it had to do with the technical difficulties that I was experiencing with Instagram. And it's nothing against Instagram because I love this platform. I'm able to be involved with this awesome, amazing doll community because of Instagram. Hi, Coach Play. That's my husband, as you guys may know. I talk about him each time that we have this live together. Any of your nutrition needs, personal fitness needs, virtual encouragement, virtual motivation that you need from a certified, in fact, internationally certified nutritionist, personal coach, and fitness instructor, you can contact at Coach Play with an I, not a Y, an I. Contact him on Instagram at the Coach Play Experience, and you will be able to receive further instruction so that you can fulfill whatever New Year's goals that you have to be able to stay healthy. And as we know, health is wealth. So I am putting that plug out there for you. I love you too, babe. Okay, but yeah, I was having some technical issues with Instagram. Nothing against Instagram. It's the platform that allows me to be with you guys. So I am thankful to be on here, okay? But it did prevent me from being able to post in my feed, as well as prevent me from being able to post in my stories and to be able to save any of my lives. So whenever I would get on here to let you guys know what was going on, it was unfortunate during that time and period of season or whatever that I was not able to actually save those lives so that people could be updated as far as what was going on. So I got on here a little bit early just to let you guys know I missed you. And I'm so glad to be back on here, being able to talk to you guys. And I am trusting that this live that we do today is going to actually be saved. So without further ado, we are now entering into the time span of 3 o'clock, which is documented on the flyer. I just want to put that out there. As you can tell, Gloria is joining me today, as well as my lovely mini Sheeta. And looks like they're over here whispering and talking. I don't really know what they're talking about exactly, but they're having their own conversations. I'm guessing that they are ready to design a character with me. So that's what today's live is about today. We're going to design a character. So I am really, really looking forward to the information that you guys are going to give to me, whatever thoughts that you have about names and career choices, because the character, the doll / character that we create today is actually going to be part of the Sacred Para community. This is going to be a doll that's going to have his or her own life, and we're going to be able to see them be able to, live out their storyline in the Sacred Para community. Thank you so much for joining Ethnic Dolls. So let's get started. First off, I've got a bunch of dolls on the side of me, and I'm just going to kind of hold them up, and you let me know if you see a doll that you're like, hey, let's get that doll a new life. Let's give that doll a storyline, okay? And of course, these two already have a storyline. And yes, I do wear glasses in real life. Hello again. Just in case someone's wondering, I've never seen you with glasses on. I do. And I especially wear glasses whenever I watch TV because everything gets very blurry on me. If I'm watching TV, if I'm playing on the Xbox, it's just like, what is that? I have to really, really squint in order to be able to see. I've been wearing glasses probably since middle school, high school, somewhere around there. So I don't usually wear them during my life, but today I felt more comfortable with it on. So yes, I have them on today. So I'm going to hold up some dolls. Like I said, whatever doll that we choose to give a characterization, that doll is also going to be part of the Sacred Para community. So here goes doll number 1. And none of these dolls have any names. Well, except for one. Dr. Ashley does. But everyone else pretty much does not have a name. I'm trying to make sure. I don't think they do. No. Here goes doll number 1. Doll number 2. This is Dr. Ashley. And she actually does have a career as an OBGYN. But that's pretty much all I know about her. I don't know if she's single. I don't know if she has kids. Hi, Texas dolls. So that's doll number 2. Doll number 3. My daughter made this necklace for her. My oldest. Hi, thank you for joining. So I'm letting you guys choose which doll we should design first. We should customize. Here goes doll number 4. Funny story about her is that this was actually my oldest daughter's doll. The head was. And the head popped off. She just really didn't really care. And I said, listen, if I find a body that matches that doll, can I have her? And then I'll give you a doll that I have. So we worked out a trade. It took a little while. It took a few months before I actually found a body that matches her skin tone. But now I have her, and I really do. I adore this doll, mainly because it was my daughter's, and so it makes me feel all special. All right, here goes doll number 5. He has no name. No name. Doll number 6. And he does have a name. This is Joseph. And he has a girlfriend, Lulu. I don't know if they're still together or not. So you guys help me on that. All right, so there's 6 dolls. Tell me which one to choose. So we can go ahead and start the customizing of the character. Doll number 1. Doll number 2. Doll number 3. Doll number 4. Doll number 5. I have to remember which one it was. Or doll number 6. So I'll wait. Do 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 do. 2. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you, ethnic doll. All right, we are gonna go with doll number 2, right, Dr. Ashley? Yes. All right, so cool. All right, so I have this dress on her just mainly because when she came, from Mattel, whatever, she had on this dress. So that's why she has this on. Someone said doll number 4. But we will keep number 4 in here as well. Let me try to remember. Number 1, number 2, 3. This was 4, right? Correct? I put them down and now I can't remember. I think she was 4. Because 5 and 6. Yeah. So I'll keep her right here on the side, and if we have time, we will definitely give her characterization as well. All right, so we are going to get her all customized. Now, why are we talking about characters? Because for the past, I don't know, like 6-8 months or so, I've been talking about storyline development, right? And one of the things that you need for a storyline are characters, regardless if you have one character or multiple characters. So we are going to customize this doll, give life to this doll, and literally build a character together. And I do also want to put out here, since we are talking, go to Amazon, guys. Go to Amazon. You're going to find some awesome, amazing Sacred Para books and journals. And not just that. There is a adult play therapy book that I wrote, and it covers the history of play therapy as well as why it's important for us as adults to play. Now, of course, we already got the inside on that because what are we doing right now? We're playing. But it's always good to know the origins of it and why it is so beneficial and why it's more than just us being able to have fun, but we're also applying something that not everyone else is knowledgeable about. We're able to apply therapy to what we do. So regardless if you have like a fun, lively kind of storyline or a storyline that has drama, you're still able to put all your creative efforts and just your creative juices into these storylines and rejuvenate yourself. Even if you're really, really excited, it keeps that excitement and joy going. If you're kind of in a dark place, which we talked about that before, if you're kind of in a dark place, being able to customize these dolls and make one-of-a-kind dolls and create dioramas and crafts, it will literally help to pull you out from the dark places that you're in. And I know that to be a witness of it, and I'm more than certain that those who are listening to this now have witnessed that, and those who are going to, listen to this on rewind will also be able to say, hey, doll therapy is real. Play therapy is real. So in this new season, if you'll notice on the virtual flyer, I put play therapy. Why did I put play therapy? Because it's bigger than just dolls. Regardless if you're doing the Xbox, if you're doing artwork, if you're playing with, what do you call it? Game boards or board games. There we go. Board games, or you're playing cards. If you're welding, whatever activity that you do, especially whenever someone says, "Oh, that's so childish," you have remote control cars. You're 40 years old, really? Those things that people are going, really, action figures? Those things not only keep you youthful, but they also help to keep you mentally healthy. You stay mentally sane by playing, literally. So whatever kind of thing is your interest, whatever your hobby is, that play is what keeps you literally mentally sane to be able to handle your day. So that book is out there. It's on Amazon, and it's the Sacred Para Adult Play Therapy book. Definitely check it out, okay? And it's also available on ebook. So in case you aren't really all that big on waiting for a physical book, get the ebook, okay? And you'll also find other books available, R.K. Lemons Weber. Check it out. So I'm sorry, I said this so fast. It's R.K. Lemons Weber. So you can find those books also. So you'll find the Sacred Para books, and you'll also find the R.K. Lemons Weber books as well that you can purchase. And I'll put a link down at the bottom. But check out that adult play therapy book. Okay? All right. So Dr. Ashley has now been stripped of her clothes. So we know that her name is Dr. Ashley, and I am actually using the pages from my own book, which is the COG, the Character Origin Journal, COJ, Character Origin Journal, to be able to create our character. What should her last name be? So I actually only got Dr. Ashley. When I saw her, I was like, oh, okay, Dr. Ashley. I don't think I put a last name. If I did, I can't remember. But if you have an idea for a last name, write it down. Johnson, Owen, Herb, I don't know. What kind of last name do you think that she should have? Another question. What age should she be? When I look at her, I kind of get like a 42 vibe. Anyone else? I really, really do. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're supposed to show doll nudity on here or not. I don't want to get the video scraped. I've already gone through so much with Instagram. It's like, let me just hold her this way. So when I look at her, I do get like a 42-ish look. Hello, the Barbie Lookbook. Thank you for joining. We're just creating a character together today. We're going to get her all nice and dressed up, because characters involve the clothes. It involves knowing the age, the interests, the education level. Obviously, if she's a doctor, then we know that she got her doctorate, right? So if we were to fill this out and look, we put doctorate, because there's no way that she should be a doctor, an OBGYN, without having the correct credentials on that. I don't want anybody going down to my hoo-hoo area without the correct credentials. So after 10 kids, I can definitely tell you, you want to have the right credentials. So we know that she has the education level to be an OBGYN. Thank you. I like 42 as well. Now, if you do have an idea for her last name, Cartwright. I like that last name. Actually, I worked with a teacher named Cartwright, and she was really, really cool. She came to my wedding. She became a Cartwright after marriage, actually. I had to think about it. I'm like, yeah. I like that age. So she's 42. We know that she has, her doctorate level of education. She's an OBGYN, because that's all I had her as in the community. What is she, married or single? That I really don't know. Honestly, with this particular doll, I was like, oh, she needs a name, like a made to move body. That was all. That's your GYN's name? Oh, I can't get your GYN's name. We had to think of something else. Although I totally like Cartwright. You threw it out, and I was like, I like that. Oh, that's like literally your GYN's name? That is so cool. Okay, as long as it's not in your dog community, because I was like, I don't want to, take what you got. That's your doll's name. But if it's like your actual OBGYN's name, then I don't feel as bad. So. All right. But yeah. Actually, like I said, I worked with the lady really, really cool. And she ended up getting married. She went to my wedding and she was not seeing anybody, or she may have been seeing somebody. I can't really remember, because I remember we had tried to hook her up with my husband's friend. So she wasn't seeing anybody, but that was a disaster. I'm sorry, I just went off on a tangent, but literally, it was a disaster. They did not get along. And then she ended up meeting someone soon after I got married, and she got married and she became a Cartwright. So single is more fun. I like that. Yes, actual GYN's name is She Could Be Her Mini. Wow, really? She's so pretty. I love her. That was all. I just knew she was pretty, and I was like, yeah, let's give her a made to move body. But I hadn't thought anything else. You know, I wasn't getting anything else from her. So I agree. Single's cool. Maybe we can do like a little, like, she's dating around and stuff. When you say fun, there's this one show I really want to see. But as you know, I have the kids, so I haven't been able to see it. But it's got Megan Good on it, right? And I think it's like a, you know, black version of, I hate saying that way, but black version of Sex in the City to a certain extent. So I haven't seen it. I just saw some of the previews and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I don't know. Maybe she could be someone who dates around, something like that. Who knows? But yeah, single, dating. Should she have any parents or siblings who's also involved in the sacred parent community, or should she just kind of like drop in there and just be her own person? That's something to think about. Personal values. She strikes me as like somebody who's really compassionate. You can't really you shouldn't have a OBGYN that's not compassionate. For real. I think it should be somebody who's like, you know, just really more compassionate. I like that. She said drop in. Let's drop in. So she doesn't have anyone that she's connected to. I like that. I like that. Like I said, this is good. She's already involved in the community. Hi, Atlanta Falcons Barbie dolls. We are over here customizing Dr. Ashley Cartwright, who is 42 years old. She's an OBGYN, and she's going to drop into the community. She doesn't have any siblings, no parents, no extended family in the community. She's not married. She's single and dating. And I like how you said that, having fun. While she's single. I definitely see her as being someone that's compassionate. If you see anything else about her, please tell me. As her own person, no relatives. Yes, so no relatives. What is her ultimate goal? I think that that's important. Every character should have an ultimate goal. Maybe at family once she's established. Okay. I'm writing that down. So maybe her family kind of comes into the picture. Maybe like a sister or a brother, something like that. They're like, hey, you got a place now. I like what you got. I don't know. I like what you got. So should her ultimate goal be to get married? Because I think like sometimes as women, we get hit with that a lot. Like, oh, okay, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? Especially like if you're successful, it's like, okay, when are you going to get married? On the other hand, if you're still, you know, trying to reach the ladder, it's like, why are you married? Why are you married? Why are you married? Why are you married? You need to be doing this. So I think, you know, we always look at marriage for a woman. I kind of see her, especially if she's single, like we said, and she's already an OBGYN, it's like, does her goal have to be marriage? Does her goal have to be kids? Could her ultimate goal be to get a house? Maybe she has a house already, but she wants a bigger house, or maybe she wants her own doctor, you know, like her own, I'm trying to like get my words together, her own center. That would be kind of cool. Like maybe she wants a foundation or her own center, instead of having to work with other doctors. Like maybe she wants her own practice, I think. What do you guys think? Because I just feel like sometimes we do kind of put that burden. I mean, I almost did. I was like, is she trying to get married? But she's single. She wants to have fun. She's dropped into this sacred para community. No, I think she's comfortable being single. And once she finds her person, then go from there. Her own private practice. I like that. This one got a little mad and hit my light. That's okay. So her own private practice. I like that. Own private practice. Yes. Her own private practice. That does sound good. So that will link into her vision. And does she have, do we see her as just this American, a Black American girl or woman, I should say, Black American woman? Or does she have some other, cultural influences like Jamaican or Trinidad or Ethiopian? Or what do you guys think? Because one of the questions on here is about culture, like language, heritage, food, holidays, etc. Because whatever we do on here, if we do say that she has like a Trinidad background, I am now going to be responsible to look that thing up in order to, have her celebrate those holidays and have her dressed in certain wear. I don't mind. I think it'd be kind of cool because I like studying stuff. I mean, she could even have a background or heritage that could be connected to Japan. I mean, maybe like her grandfather was Japanese. We live in a world where everything is so, mixed in. Nigerian. I like that. So should she be Nigerian mixed or just like full-blooded Nigerian? Is anyone full-blooded? I think especially here in the United States, it's like we are not full-blooded. I used to tell my friends all the time, like, we are all mutts, which is probably not a really good thing to say, and I don't mean it in like a mean way, but we are mutts if you're here in the United States because everything's so mixed. Everybody is just so, like our ancestry is so mixed. So yeah, so mixed. Nigerian mixed with what? I'm so glad that you're playing this with me. Thank you so much. This is so cool. This is my first time doing this, and we are going to do this again. And I'm really looking forward, like I said, to studying up on Nigerian culture, the heritage, the food, the music, the clothes, and being able to place that with who she is, with Ashley Cartwright, Dr. Ashley Cartwright. This is so cool. So with her being Nigerian, this is fun. Maybe she has an accent, or maybe she's able to speak, English, American English here, but also be able to have her own language at home. Like, whenever she's at home, she's able to speak her own language, her own cultural language without it being, being able to be, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? She's bilingual. Thank you. I was like, where's the word at? It's right there. So she could definitely be bilingual. I think that would be cool. Like I said, I have to study this stuff, but I love studying. I do. I do. So let's go ahead. Let's start getting her some clothes ready. Now, we already know that her being a doctor, she's of course going to have to wear her clothes, her doctor outfit, her coat. There we go, her lab coat. Maybe her family came to this country as immigrants. Her family came to this country as immigrants. That would be so cool. Because if they're immigrants, and the reason why I think it would be so cool for her to be bilingual is because she's going to have to talk to her family. And a lot of times, maybe grandmother or mom and dad actually still speak, I don't know if I don't know the native language in Nigeria. So I don't want to say, is it Nigerian? That they would actually speak like Nigerian. That's why I want to look it up to make sure that I have that correct. But maybe they still speak their native tongue. And so whenever she's talking to them, she's going to talk to them that way in their native tongue. And maybe, so I guess what we need to find out, if her family came here as immigrants, that's something to think about. And she's mixed. Then, yeah, exactly. This is like something that to explore. And maybe that's just more of what she's going to, speak to us on, because we're just creating like this awesome, amazing foundation. And then we're just going to let her speak from there. Right. Morning person or night person? Oh my gosh. Now that we said she's single, that changes everything. Excuse me. I definitely see her as a morning and night person, because you got to get up early as an OBGYN, right? But being single, you're going to hit up that nightlife, right? You have no kids. I'm just thinking back when I was, the nightlights when you wake up, right? Like back when I was, single and in college. Oh my goodness, the nightlife was the life for me. But always, I'm going to put that out there as a disclaimer. Whatever group that you come with, you leave with, okay? That's a disclaimer. So for anybody who still enjoys the nightlife, whatever group you come with, you leave with, okay? Don't go leaving out with strangers and stuff. Just a little story real quick. I went out with a group of my friends. One friend, I'll call her L, decided midway before we left out, well, actually we were about to leave out. She's like, tap, tap, I'm about to leave out with him. We were like, what? She's like, yeah. We were like, no. Every group you come with, you leave with. And I'm going to be honest with you. This was years ago. We were pretty much sloppy drunk. But we got sober right then. We were like, no. I mean, like I could even feel my mouth slurring. That's how much I probably been drinking. But I was like, whatever group you come with, you leave with. Then, like, girl, okay, not only did she leave with this guy that was a complete stranger to all of us, she never picked up her phone the whole night. We were calling her back to back. Like, I mean, early in the morning. Now, granted, we probably didn't leave that particular club until like 2 or something like that. But, I mean, we called. Then we were calling each other like, hey, have you heard from Elle? Hey, have you heard from Elle? By the time we heard from her, I think it was like the next night or either the night after that. I want to say it was like the next night. This was years ago. We were pissed. We were like, dude, we didn't know if you died. I mean, this was like back in the day when you still had the 60 Minutes and stuff. I mean, that does still come on, but we used to watch it religiously during that time. So we were really concerned. We were just like, what happened? And she never even gave us a really good reason. Hi, Mom. We were so very concerned. So I put that as a disclaimer. Whatever group you come with, you leave with, okay? And don't leave your friends hanging by not calling because, you know, we were stressed. That stressed us out. But yeah, so I believe that she should be one of those young ladies that doesn't stress her friends out. Because if she isn't, she's going to stress me out. Like, it's going to be really hard for me to write for her if she's like, L. Oh, but yeah, so we'll make her a nightlife person. Do you see her as someone who has like a regular routine? You know, like those people that gets up at 4 o'clock, works out, stretches and works out for 30 minutes, eats a light breakfast, takes, their shower and everything and spends about 45 minutes getting ready and then goes to work about 30 minutes early so they can make sure they're in the right, headspace? Or is she one of those people that's just like gets up and hits the snooze button and has like no discipline? So you absolutely see her as someone who's disciplined. I feel that. All right. And I guess since we're talking about how she behaves in the morning and evening, what's her mood like? I know that she smiles and she's really, really pretty. I love this doll. But do you see her as someone who's like really cheerful, or is she someone who's cranky? Type A all the way. Gotcha. Type A. And type A, those are some stickler people. Something happens outside of what they're used to. You have all hell to pay on that one. Do you think that she's someone who would get tattoos? Now, I do have tattoos. I have nothing against tattoos. I've wanted tattoos since I was really young. I think I was like 7 years old. I'm throwing out all kinds of stories today, but I was about 7 years old, and I used to walk up to people who had tattoos, and I was like, did that hurt? What made you get that? And, I would ask them, and people who had tattoos were very generous on offering information. They were just like, oh, I got this because it reminds me of my mom. I got this because I really like butterflies. I got this, So, yeah. Tiny, discreet ones. I like that. And I do have some, discreet ones because I was always like, whenever I do get tattoos, I want it to be, hi, boo, how you doing? I'm hoping that this live records. We've been talking. Rose World, he knows about my situation with the lives. But yeah, so this is actually the first live that I've done. I'm doing good. I've missed you guys, and so I'm glad to be back on here. My posts have been saving on my feed, so I'm excited about that. And I'm hoping and praying that this live will save as well, because I'm still having a little bit of glitches with Instagram. So I'm hoping that this one will save. But I'm having a lot of fun. Ethnic Dolls and I and Texas Dolls and I, we've been over here creating this awesome character with Dr. Ashley Cartwright, who is 42 years old, OBGYN. She has no relatives right now. So you may have some relatives that come in later. She is a compassionate person, and her overall goal is to have her own private practice. She's Nigerian mixed. So we don't have all the information yet. We kind of, get a feel from her as far as if it's her mom who's Nigerian or her dad's people who are Nigerian. But her family came to this country as immigrants. She is single because dating is a lot more fun. Single is a lot more fun, right? And I don't mean it in a bad way. We're just creating a character. I'm like, don't take it in a bad way. Anybody who's married, I'm married. So, and I love being married. So it's not in a bad way at all. At all. All right. OBGYN, education level, of course, she has a doctorate, right? She is definitely a nightlife person. She's disciplined. We have now found out that she's a type A person all the way. She does have tiny, discreet tattoos. And I was giving my own tattoo story at that very moment, talking about how I used to go up to people and ask them about their tattoos. And I just knew that I was going to have one. Yes, I'm loving her too. So the character that we're building, she is already in the Sacred Para community. Whichever one that we had picked, there was like 6 dolls that we were picking from. Whichever one we picked was definitely going to be in the community so we could, track their progress and their journey and see how things go for them. Yes. Yeah, I do. I love being married. I do. It beats single life all the way. I don't regret my single life at all because it taught me to appreciate my husband and appreciate the fidelity that we have together. But otherwise, it's life experiences. You have to experience life so that you'll know how to appreciate a good thing. That's where I'm at with it. So, yes, on the tattoo story, I do. I got my tattoos. I got on my back. I got one on my stomach. My husband and I were talking about getting one for our ring finger. And that'll probably be the only one that's really obvious that you can see. Because on my other ones, I keep it where, like, if I have a short sleeve on or, no sleeves cut off, no one can see it. So that's just me and how I like to do my thing. In the same hand, don't get me wrong, because I admire people who get the whole sleeves tattoos. I'm like, wow. Like, to me, that's so awesome. I'm not against it at all. Some people get the tattoos on their chest. I think that's cool too. I'm not against it. I just like my tattoos to be more discreet. That's just where I'm at with it. But I love ink. I think had I went any further, I probably would have gotten like my whole body covered because I was like getting tattoos every 2 years, which is another form of therapy. My husband and I were just talking about that the other day. It is another form of therapy. So that may have been why I was getting tattoos, because it was, my way of therapy, my way of release in a creative and artistic manner on my body. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. I like what I have. And that's where I'm at with it. So, she has tiny, discreet ones. Is she someone who has a lot of friends, or do you see her more as a loner? Because you could be a nightlife person and hang out and date and still be a loner. Or you can be that person that's quite popular and have a lot of friends. Yes, my partner brought up marriage last night because we've been together almost 7 years. And I'm like, marriage? Marriage is a very beautiful thing. It is. It's a beautiful thing. So, what they say, when you know, right? So, yes, is she someone who has a lot of friends, or is she someone, lots of friends? Well, she is kind of opposite of me right now, which is cool. I like making characters opposite of me. I do. And we already talked about the family members. We already got her name. So I say, let's get her clothes up. Like, is she going to be someone who's grunge style? I love being able to create a character. And plus, we got Rose World on here. And all about colors and color pop. Hey, while we're on here, go ahead. And if you don't mind, I'm hoping I didn't miss your challenge, because you said you had a challenge coming up. So if you want to type it on there, I can give you a shout out for your challenge, because you said you had a month-long challenge. So I'm about to pull out some clothes. If you don't mind typing Rose World to tell us about your challenge that's coming up. So here goes some clothes. I got a whole bunch of clothes. in different bags. I wish I had, like some people, of course she's curvy though, so I don't want to make her like have to wear something that's not curvy. It's sad. They just don't have enough curvy clothes. Like these skirts fit curvy. I know I love Rose Page too. But this is a skirt I made for curvy. This fits a curvy, of course. And she does have the BMR body. So if you do get this particular, fashionista, this is the Dr. Fashionista style. I think high and low. I'm actually doing it in March, boo. A lot of people I had planned to collab, so February wasn't a good month. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is going to be in March. That March will be better. Okay. So, yes, that sounds good to me. This is a curvy. We are just finding out what would be her particular style. But yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you too. And I made this and this does fit on a curvy. But what would be her style? And if you do get this fashionista, that's where I was at. You can get the BMR, the dark skin BMR, which is actually Gloria's particular BMR mode. You can get her and she will fit. Let me write that down. And she will, work for that particular doll. So that's hashtag capital R Rose DG, capital D, capital G, S with a capital style, challenge with a capital C, LLENGE 2002. Got it. Yes. Thanks, Booze. Appreciate it so much. I'm addicted for putting stuff together. There you go. I know you are. I've seen your page. I have seen your page. How easy is it for you to find clothes for curvies, though? I have the hardest time. Now, I do know, of course, you can go, this fits a curvy. I do know you can go on, what is it called? Etsy, find stuff, which is great. But sometimes I just want to get something that fits my dolls, right? I just want to get something that fits my dolls whenever I buy the Mattel one. And that was actually not a Mattel one. I can't even think of what company that was. So I'm just throwing stuff out. If you see something, let me know. I'm going to have quite a mess to pick up. But what do you think? Actually, for real, I kind of think that fits with her style. But that's my thought. Maybe this would be like a nightlife outfit. But I don't know, because she's someone who has like a whole bunch of friends. So, not that a person who has like a whole bunch of friends couldn't wear that. These stretch pants fit curvy. But it just seems so mature. Like, she seems like someone who just wants to have fun. So hard. I end up making it myself or settling for other doll lines, altering it, making it more my style. I totally feel that. What's this jacket? This jacket, it pisses me off. This jacket is so cool. It is so cool and yet so hard to put on the doll. Like, literally, once you take it off, it's almost over. It's so freaking hard to put the doll's fingers back in here. It's already like one thing to get through the plastic and putting their arms in. Then when you get to this part, it's like almost freaking impossible. It does. It pees me off so bad. Like, I like this jacket so much. It's so cool. Like, I would wear it myself, but yet it's hard to put on. I sometimes sit there for like 7 hours putting an outfit together. Wow. Oh, I'm about to drive. I hope to catch you if you're still on. Be safe. Be careful. Otherwise, I'll watch the replay if you save it. I'm definitely going to try my best to save it. Come on, Instagram. Let me save it. So, yeah, Instagram lets me save it. I'm saving it. Thank you so much for your input. Ethnic Dolls, I had a blast with you. Thank you. That jacket is evil. Thank you. That's what I say. And this jacket is so cool. Like, it looks nice with a lot of stuff. Almost impossible to put on your doll. Yeah, that's going on the side. I'm not even going to work with that. I like it, though. So, yeah, if you guys see something, let me know for Dr. Ashley. I think this one fits. All this dang polka dot stuff. But, bye. This will fit. What do you guys see her wearing? Talk to me. This is a jacket that I made, and this will fit a curvy. Exactly. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. I'm literally just throwing stuff down. Or maybe she's into like furs and stuff. I got some furs. Got some furs. I got that pink one. I do like this one. And it actually does look really good with her skin tone. I got that rainbow. I think it looks good. We got this blue fur. Got another rainbow. White fur. Now I'm going to tell you something. White fur on a dark complexion is bomb. That looks good. So I do like the white fur. Maybe if we end up going the fur direction, she can go that way. Got this lighter pink. Got a, what would this be? Like a rose, I believe. So we got some furs. If you think that the fur will look good on her. Right now we are creating the style. What would her style be? Got this dress. Actually, my mother made this dress right here. And it's got this. What do I want to say this is? Like her jacket, kind of. So, yeah, I was like, can't really think. I think it's her jacket that goes with it. And not really like a jacket, but it's like a bolero, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Here goes a green dress that my mother made. This was when I had my winter party. And of course, this right here is the Josephine. No, not Josephine Baker. I'm about to say Josephine Baker. This is the Ella Fitzgerald doll. Although, they do need a Josephine Baker doll. I don't know why they haven't come up with any. This is accessories. What do you guys see for her to wear? I told you I have a whole bunch of clothes. And then I've got clothes scattered in other areas of my room. Oh my God. Give her a cute nightlife dress. Okay, let's see. What do we have? And of course, they can't wear the Rainbow High. Although Rainbow High, their stuff is awesome. Does not fit curvy at all. Okay, so we're looking for something nightlife. We got some pantyhose. Pantyhose, yay. What do you have? And see, like, I have an issue being able to sew because not so much that I don't know how, it's just finding the daggone time. Finding the time to do it. I didn't know I had 2 white pants. Interesting. There's a skirt. It's not really nightlife. It could be. This could fit. No! My petite dolls fit Rainbow High, though. But, curvies don't. For me, the curvies don't. And then even with my more, I guess, leaner dolls or skinnier dolls, your basic average Barbie size, Rainbow High doesn't fit. Like the pants are kind of baggy. And then the tops just won't connect. The Velcro won't connect. And I see some people on here who are able to get it to work. But I haven't been able to get it to work without it like busting out. So hopefully I'll have better luck. But yeah, my petite ones do fit. Hey! How about that? I'm going to get her hair together too. I had her hair all curled at one point. I used twist ties. Like that you get off of your sandwich or your bread bags. I know some people use straws, but I used the twist ties. And I mean, her hair was looking gorgeous. And then it, fell out within a day. So I definitely plan on doing that again so she can have those pretty, tendrils falling all down. Yeah! How's that outfit? I totally am digging it, quite honestly. Got that leather at the bottom. Yeah, I got the see-through. Like, what are you about to do, mommy? Hey, she looks good. I like it. All right, so she's got her nightlife outfit. So I guess now we may just be looking for something for her during the day. But shoes. You can't do nothing without no shoes, right? Yeah, you can't go anywhere. You got to have the shoes. The shoes go with it. So we got this awesome, amazing character that we created. And once again, like I said, this still fits in with our usual conversation about storyline creation, storyline content, creation and character development. There we go. So in order to really build your character, there's certain questions that you have to ask, which is what we went through earlier during this conversation. And now we're building the clothes. What kind of clothes does she wear? And thank you for saying cute. That really does make me feel good. Because she does. She looks nice. Now, I probably wouldn't wear this. Not nowadays. No. But she, on the other hand, and that's the thing about it. When you build a character, unless it's your mini, like she's more of my mini, and there's certain values, of course, in Glory and with all the other dolls that, I have personal value with as well. But unless you're building a character that's in exact reference of yourself, if you're building a character that is in exact reference of yourself, then you're going to make that character similar to you. If that character is in opposition of yourself, that character is different than you, then that character needs to dress different than you. You shouldn't pick stuff that you would usually wear, and yet you have a character that's opposite of you. No. Let that character be their own person. So like I said, that's not exactly something that I would wear. Now, back in the day, would I wear it? Yeah. Come on now. Yes. Yeah, a long time ago, I would have worn it without any issues at all. But now, that's not really something I would wear. Now, I'm keeping these pink shoes out only because I don't know if she's going to be able to fit any other shoes. I got to get some more shoes. I got these as shoes. So I'm not at all being, like, greedy. It's just that I need some shoes that fit my curvies. I'm trying to understand you, Mattel. You create these awesome dolls, and yet we don't have the shoes to fit these dolls. Why? Let's see here. I know these will fit a curvy, but I don't really know if I like it. This will fit a curvy. These gold ones, I believe, fit a curvy. Because I think this was the one that was on the Wrinkle in Time doll, and I cut it in the back. So I was like, these are so awesome. And they are awesome. And I just don't know why they had the shoes on there where you couldn't take them off. I was like, okay, I'm cutting them. I had to cut her whole outfit, actually, for the Wrinkle in Time Oprah Winfrey doll. Her whole outfit. Because they had that armor on her. It looked really cool. I'm not going to knock it. It looked really, really cool. But my issue was I couldn't do anything with her. Like, I couldn't get it off. I was like, what the hell? I'm sorry, but I really was. I was like, what the hell? I can't get it off. And I was not happy about that. I was not happy at all. So I cut it off, and I cut the daggone shoes off of her. And now, of course, I have those shoes that someone else can wear. Like I said, my dolls are over here conversating, doing their own thing, Gloria and Minnie Sheeta. So I'm just letting them do their thing. These, but they don't really go with it. Gotta get some different shoes. I think those one shoes in the mini balls, which I don't have, at least not yet. I will be getting it. But I think those shoes fit your curvy dolls. Only thing is, because I believe I saw the Dalai Lama, where she has awesome lives. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. But I'm pretty sure you guys have already checked it out. The Dalai Lama is literally the Dalai Lama. And I think I already saw that she had showed that like those shoes fit for curvy dolls. And those gym shoes. What do you guys think? That pop of red? Or should we stick with the black? I kind of like the pop of red. But that's just me. Hi, my little curvy world. How are you doing? So good seeing you. My little curvy world has a live coming up on Tuesday and on Fridays. And of course, her motto is if you can dream it, you can build it. So definitely check out her lives. She has a virtual flyer out on her page. So check that out. We are designing our character and we're almost coming to a close. I was thinking we'd be able to work with 2 of them, but we're probably just going to work with the 1. And our decision was whatever doll that we created, they're going to be part of the Sacred Para community so we can watch their journey. And of course, we end up choosing Dr. Ashley. So now she has her full name, Dr. Ashley Cartwright. She's 42 years old and she is single and ready to mingle. So we are just like, watch out, girl. We're going to see how everything goes for her. We got these little pink shoes. Plus, they're so small. I don't really like it. Dude, I'm so old school. I still got like shoes from way back in the day. Oh, no problem. Yeah, definitely check out her live. I don't even think dolls nowadays can even wear these. Maybe the Rewind dolls can. Maybe the Rewind dolls can. I found it. So I'm going to put all these back, including the 1980s shoes. There we go. Yeah, I have dolls from, well, I had dolls from 1980s, but I'm an 80s girl collector. I don't have those dolls anymore. I already told you guys my sad story about the mice ruining my stuff. They went in there and just like, what is that song by Miley Cyrus? Like a wrecking ball? Yeah, well, they went in there like a wrecking ball and just tore up. So, yeah, I don't have those dolls anymore. This is her night life outfit. I love it in the red and the pink. It gives that nice extra pop. And we're going to get her hair together. So by the time that she goes out and she's ready to go dance and do her thing on the floor. Yeah, with her friends. You remember those days? Maybe some people still do it. I don't. So I'm like, for me, it's like, remember those days? You go out, you have like your 3 friends or 4 or 5 friends, and you guys are in a circle just grooving to an Usher song. Yes! Peace up, 8-town down. Yeah. Literally, yeah. So I think that she should be like old school on that too. I remember I was talking to my niece one time and I was like, yeah, my kids, they listen to Usher and they listen to this. And I was just like coming out with a different song. She's like, oh, auntie, they listen to old school. I was like, that's not old school. Are you serious? Like, that's the music. That was the time. Yes. So I guess I still listen to old school and you know, my husband and I, our kids listen to old school. We listen to a little bit of that new stuff, you know, a little bit of that Doja. Oh my God, my phone died, babe. Sorry, no problem. I'm over here talking about music. Back in the day music. Well, what they consider back in the day, the Usher and all that stuff. Like the stuff that we used to, you know, jam on. The Lil Jon. Yes. I did. I love that music. Even right now, you know, cooking or something like that. Have that music on. Like the last time I took my pictures, which I was so excited because I hadn't took pictures in a while. Because I'll be honest with you, doll community, my doll family, I was a little bit down. I was like so upset about what was going on with my life. It really did. It upset me, frustrated me. I was hurt. Oh, here goes her outfit. Boom. We got the red on there for that pop of color. But yeah, when I was taking my last pictures, I had that music on. And it was that vintage old school, as my niece said. Yeah, we gotta get, this is the nightlight outfit. And that pop of red. I thought you would appreciate that. That red, especially now at Valentine's. Maybe she can like step out for Valentine's. Like, yeah. We need a purse, don't we? Yes, a little skin. You see that? Yeah, a little skin. I'm not gonna do that nowadays, okay? Like I said, you gotta create your character based off of what they want. This is what she wants. She wants to show her skin. She's, you know, trying to flirt. She's trying to get her swerve on. She can show her skin. I, on the other hand, am not. So it's important to create characters that's opposite of you. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people have characters that they consider as an alter ego. I'm not against that. Do your thing. You got an alter ego? Go ahead. But what you will be able to do, you're going to be able to efficiently create a character that is an individual that stands out. And that's what you want. You do not want that. That's just my concept. But if you want to be an effective storyteller, do not have 6 mini-me's of yourself where their personality is reflecting of you. Unique characters that's going to be opposite of you. And I actually do have a better purse than this, but it's underneath my baby's bassinet. I told you I got stuff all over the house. So I got I got some stuff Tucked under the baby's bassinet, a black purse with a gold chain. It came with one of the dolls, and I really do like that purse. I think it would be real cute with this. But for right now, we could put this little pink, little something with it. I wish it had like a black bow or something. You know, a little color break. But for right now, I think that's going to be the best I can do. I got a black purse. I'll show you guys the black purse. You guys tell me if she would wear the pink or the black. This pink one almost looks, or I should say the black one looks like the pink one. I try my best to stay organized, guys. Try. You know, I got a whole house full, so this is about to be the best that you can do on keeping things organized without little fingers getting in it. Ooh, I wonder if this opens. Does this open, guys? It opens! The cloud opens. In case someone has a cloud. I lied. It doesn't open. Sorry. I thought it did. I got excited. Okay, so there is this cloud. Which, I mean, could be kind of cute. I don't know. I thought it was going to be cute until I put it together. And I was like, That's why you said it takes you like 7 hours to style. Do not understand or underestimate fashion, because it takes a while. I watched my mother. I told you guys before, she now works at a hospital, but prior to that, fashion designer and entrepreneur, had her own shop for many years, did fashion shows, all that stuff. And it takes time. It's not an overnight thing. You don't just go putting 2 pieces together and bam, you call it fashion. It literally takes time. Do these colors match? Are the fabrics going to coordinate? You know what I mean? Do they complement each other? All of that stuff counts. All of it. You have a design in your head that when you go to execute it, it doesn't really happen like you thought that it would. So you have to go all the way back to the drawing board. Fashion takes time. It is not just an overnight decision. So keep that in mind. I appreciate all fashion designers. I do. So we got this pink right here, and we got the black. Pink, which kind of blends in with everything until it touches the leather part, you know, the pleather of her skirt. But this black does stand out. So let me know, pink or black on the purse. And then we're just going to design what she's going to wear for the daytime, and I guess we'll be done. You guys sat here and you listened to all my stories, and I appreciate you. Told you stories about the tattoos and stories about when I was going out to the club. I got a lot of those stories. But always, remember that disclaimer. Whatever group you came with, you leave with. Especially nowadays. Back then, the same. And that's what we tell our kids. Whatever group you come with, you leave with. We don't have kids that go out to the club because they're not club age. But, you know, just letting them know whenever you do start going out. 1, don't sit your drink down. 2, don't have your drink over here. Because even if you have it in front of you, you still have to pay attention. I mean, just real talk. You like the black. I got you. That's what we're going to wear. That black does stand out. Black purse. I like it. I like it a lot. So that's what she got. She got the black purse. Now, we are going to go to the day clothes. What does she wear during the day when she's not in the office? So we kind of got the office dress. You guys want to keep it with what she already came with in the bag for our office wear? I don't know what I even did with it. I dropped it down somewhere. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yes, black. Girl, I get a drink and chug it. That's what you almost have to do. Hubs and I was watching something. We're watching something on TV. Person had their drink, right? And this other person drugged the drink while they were still holding their drink. Like they were holding their drink and they were talking. Other person came up behind, drugged it, and then they were like drinking it. And we're like, oh no. So we told our kids, we're like, listen, forget just, you know, don't leave your drink. When you get your drink, you got to drink it, you know, just real talk, because you don't know how people are around you. You go out to go have fun and hang out with your friends and listen to some music, and there's someone else has a whole different, you know, motivation going on in their head. So you have to be aware. You have to be aware. So I really do believe, even when it comes to her, that maybe she could be that voice of reason, like, hey, we have to be aware when we go out. And that's just the truth. You don't want to say don't go out at all. Come on. Go out, but just be aware of your surroundings. So there you go. There goes my tip. And I've always been on that tip, even when I was younger. You know, I always wanted to come back home. So, real talk. All right. What does she wear during the day? So, we're going to strip her on down. Strippy, strippy, strippy. Hey, how are you? Kayla's Mini World. I do hope I said that right. So, we already got her outfit for the nightlife. And I may make a flat lay with this. I told you guys, I want to get more into flat lays this year. I love flat lays. I admire it so much. And I really do believe, like I said, my mother, I grew up around clothes. When I grew up, my mom's first baby was her designs, was her, everything that she did with clothes. Her fashion designing was her first baby. And I was second. And I grew up in that atmosphere where, she was sewing, she was doing rehearsals, and, that was what she did. I was always around models, and a lot of different times, when she was having rehearsals, those were the ones that were, watching me. And so that's what I was around growing up. And so I've always had a taste for fashion and an appreciation for it. I just didn't want to pursue it. I think mostly because I didn't really want to deal with customers at that time. Because some people will tell you that they want a certain thing, and then, give them the certain thing, and they're not happy. So I was like, I don't want to deal with how picky and finicky people can be. Now, and so I make some of my doll clothes. I'm not on an expert level of it at all. Like my mother, people would come to her with literally a doll outfit and be like, hey, this is what I want. And she would make a pattern. She would make her own pattern and design it. Of course, now, like I said, she's in the hospital. She works at the hospital, so she doesn't do that. But yeah, back in the day, that's what she used to do. Now, with that nightlife outfit, I am going to pair this white fur with it. Because like I said, whenever you have a darker skin tone doll and you put a white, anything, white clothes, white fur on that doll, white pants, it just looks so great. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like because I'm already excited about it. If I can get her hand through. There we go. Yes. Yes, I do make a lot of different voices when I'm, in I'm playing around with the doll and stuff and putting on clothes. Keeps me motivated. So, yes, look at that. Now you guys can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. It just looks like snow just laying on her. Makes her teeth pop out even more. It's like, bam. Look at that. Just give her all that star love right there, all that attention. So underneath that, of course, she'll have on her nightlife outfit. So I'm excited about that. And I just want to get her an outfit for the day. Like if she's not at work, she's just hanging out. What do you think that she would wear? And like I said, I'm going to do a flat lay of these clothes. And I'm also going to have her wear this when she goes out. Shoot, we got Valentine's coming up. Anybody got any Valentine's plan? If you do, put it down. What you got going on for Valentine's Day? It is on Tuesday. Now, I am a lucky little son of a gun because not only do I have Valentine's coming up that I get to celebrate with the hubs, but also got anniversary coming up. Yes, I'm living for it. Oh, you're living for Valentine's? Okay. Hey, there you go. I imagine that whatever we do, we're going to incorporate the kids with it. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yay. Yeah, whatever we do, we'll be having our tribe with us, our children, to celebrate it with us. I don't really know what we're going to do one-on-one. Like I said, I do get a chance to also celebrate our wedding anniversary on Friday, so excited about that. Now, what does she wear during the day? Just her hanging out. I really do kind of think that she would be a stretch pants kind of chick. What do you think? Like I said, this is our last outfit. I'm going to work. then having a V-Day shake at the shop. I love it. It's called chocolate covered strawberries. Dying to try it. Wow. Hi, Unicorn Moon 2020. Hi, we're talking about Valentine's Day and hooking up Dr. Ashley Cartwright with her outfit for the daytime. If you think that she's going to wear stretch pants, let me know. If you see her wearing a skirt or a dress during her daytime outfit, like when she's not at work, let me know. What do you think? So we can get her hooked up. Or do you think that she would wear shorts? Or a vibrant color skirt? Or do you think that she's just going to wear some some black stretch pants and a white shirt? I don't know. So she had that pink on. She just seems like she would be more of a vibrant person. And then after we get her together, we'll be concluding our live. But I've had so much fun with you guys. Yeah, I really don't know what all we're going to be doing. I'm going to tell you something. I love some chocolate covered strawberries, though. That is right up my alley. My first time ever having chocolate covered strawberries was actually honeymoon. Lots of great stuff went down. But yeah, I had chocolate covered strawberries that day, and it was my first time ever having it. And I was like, wow, like, why I've never had this before. But I'm glad that I didn't have it until then, because every time, whenever I do have them, or I think about them, or you guys talk about them, like how it was just mentioned, it takes me all the way back to honeymoon. And that was a great day. We were at a bed and breakfast. How about a t-shirt and shorts? Wind shorts with sandals that always looks good. Looks comfortable on the weekend. I like that. A t-shirt and shorts. So let's do a t-shirt and shorts. Where are the shorts at? All right, I got 3 shorts that Dr. Ashley could wear. I got these nice black ones, these pink ones, and kind of like these biker ones. These are like booty shorts. I don't know what else to call them, because when you put them on, it's just like, right there at the, like, butt cheeks hang out a little bit. And these, they don't. Okay, the denim, yeah, because I'm like, these, I don't mind. She's wearing whatever she's going to wear. I wear whatever I wear. So I'm like, hey, this just helps define you as your own individual character, But yeah, chocolate covered strawberries are, it's the stuff. Now, as a shake, I imagine that it has to be the bomb. Oh my gosh, because I like shakes already. And then to be able to have that. Strawberry ice cream is already good. And then like Neapolitan. Some people say Neapolitan. Some people say Neapolitan ice cream. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got the denim ones. I heard someone say pink ones. We could try and see what the pink ones look like. I'm not against it. I'm trying to cover up her boobies. But I'm not against it at all. But yeah, I tell you, dude, I love me some shakes and ice cream, all that stuff. I don't eat it as much as I used to. But sometimes when I just want to have, okay, I still think that they're booty shorts, but her cheeks don't come out. So which one do you guys like? Love shakes and teas. Teas are good. I do. I love me some shakes. So when we talk about strawberry cover, chocolate covered strawberries, it's good. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. And I guess we can probably go with this shirt. I thought I had another shirt. And I probably do, but like I told you guys, I have stuff scattered. I do. I've got stuff right by our bed. I've got stuff, like I said, in a bag underneath the bassinet where the baby is. And I have those stuff right there because it's like quick for me to grab. Like there's a method to the madness. I'm like, I'm putting this right here so when I want it, I can come and get it, And then, yeah. That's usually how I do it. I'm having a lemon peach green tea right now. That does sound good. Now I'm like, maybe I'll go downstairs and make me one. Make me a sweet tea. I do like tea though. So let's see here. This is with the pink shorts. One of the pink shorts with this shirt that says Paradise. Don't we all want to have paradise? For real. We do. I think that's like part of the reason why whenever we do have struggles and suffering, it bothers us so much because there's this inward need to pursue our paradise, whatever paradise is for you. Like for me, the chocolate covered chocolate covered strawberry shake sounds like paradise, right? But I mean, seriously, on a serious note, we want to be able to have paradise, and whenever things come up that kinds of like upsets that paradise, that's what we call suffering, because we have an idea in our head of what paradise is. Yeah, paradise is my peace to me. Exactly. Honestly, I kind of like the denim ones better, these black denim ones. Just for her to just be like chilling. Just chilling. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Oh, party on down with the escape beat. Just chilling. She does give me that vibe, dude. Like she listens to that kind of music. Yeah. She's cool. I like her. Like I said, she's got some opposites of me, which is cool. I like a character that has opposites of me. Fold her shirt in under her shirt, boo. Fold her shirt in under her shorts. Okay, let's try that out. Like just one side or the whole thing. Let's see. And no, I don't own the rights to that song. I don't know how this whole copyright thing goes, so I don't want to get hit by Instagram being like, you sung that song. I did sing that song, and I sung a couple of other songs, and I don't own the rights to it, okay? That was an Escape song. In the front. Okay. Ah, snap! That's cute! I like it a lot! That is part of... I like this! This is so much fun! Getting introduced to different fashion. Yeah. I wish we had workable pockets so she could like put her hand in the pocket. Kind of like that. So she can have like one side in and one side out. Actually, I saw, was it Modern Dolls? I think in Modern Dolls, she had, Rose World, you know what I'm talking about? Is it Modern Dolls? And she had some fashion where like one side went in and the other side hung out. She always has some good fashions, just like you do. Oh, very good fashion. Cutie Erica. It's like, and we've actually spoken. I mean, we talk all the time, but yeah. Who else? Off the doll shelf, I think. Ugh, fashion looks great. I've learned with doll clothes, don't let it be perfect, because in real life, ours isn't. We move around. That's true. That is true. And I take that as a tip. Dang, thank you. That was a tip. Huge one. Thank you, Rose World. The clothes does not have to be perfect, because our clothes aren't either. I like that. And this does. It looks way more realistic. It gave it a nice vibe. I like that. Good. So we just need some shoes and then we're done, guys. This is perfect. So this is what she's going to be wearing. You're going to be following Dr. Ashley Cartwright's journey with Sacred Para. And hopefully we can do this again. I really, really like this. I'm hoping that this live will save. Like I said, this was my first live that I've done since the whole thing happened with my Instagram. And I was really, really hurt. I was hurt. Because I like getting on here. I like being able to have our conversations. I always say, you're not packaging it for sale. You're playing with it. LOL. That's true. That's true. That's true. So have fun. That's so very, very true. That's true. And sometimes maybe we do, let me be honest with myself. Maybe, there's a desire to have things be so perfect. But the reality of it is, let the clothes be wrinkled. Let it be crinkled. Shoot, when I put this shirt on today, it was crinkled. It was wrinkled. And I still was like, I'm going to make it work. So, there you go. And not everybody has time to take out that daggone arm. Now, if you do perfect. When I met my husband, oh my goodness. He was all about that arm. Are you serious? He would not get out the house without the arm. I mean, he arms everything. Then, of course, we had the number of kids that we do, and we don't get to iron all the time. We don't get to do all that ironing like we used to. I wasn't really big on ironing, and I think it's just because I grew up around it. I grew up around it, and I had to iron, and so I didn't want to iron. I think that was like my way of being rebellious in a way. I just did not like ironing. But my husband was really big on ironing. There you go with the curvy issue. I like these shoes just because it's like that little pop of color, but they don't fit. They don't fit. Why, Mattel? Why do you create curvy dolls and don't have clothes and shoes that fit? I don't know if I doubt I'm the only one that goes through that. So someone did say sandals. So let's go with the sandals. Someone was like, I think that was Unicorn Moon. Let me make sure. I want to make sure that I got... Yep, Unicorn Moon 2020. Want to make sure I give you the credit. You had said sandals, and they're big as heck. Maybe these are her friend's sandals. I don't know. They're really, really big. They're too big. Snap! So we are stomped at the shoes part. But some sandals do look kind of cute. It's just these sandals are way too big. She's going to fall. It's not going to work. That's not going to work. She's going to fall flat on her face if she wears that. I lit my sneakers in boiling hot water to make them fit. What? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it because this is crazy. I need some shoes that fit my curvy. I got a lot of curvies. A lot of curvies. She's a curvy. She's a curvy. She's a curvy. Audrey's a curvy. I got one down here on the floor that's a curvy. I've got a lot of curvies. And I love curvies. So I like that because that's an issue I have right now. I'm just going to throw these on her because these are the shoes she came with. And the pink. And they kind of match with the pink shirt. But I would love for her to have some slippers and, you know, some sandals and gym shoes that fit for her. Y'all got Dr. Ashley straight. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put some curls in her hair. I use twist ties. Some people use straws. I've seen all kinds of different things. So it softens the plastic. So after the plastic is softened, do I just put it right on so it can mold on her foot? Because I'm going to do that. I'm going to boil those shoes. Rose World, you need to have a tutorial. You need to have a YouTube channel. I'm so serious because you have some awesome creations and just awesome information that you give. Okay, boil them, then put them on her feet so that it can actually mold. I like that. I like that. Well, guys, that's actually it. I'm about to throw all this stuff on the floor and pick it up later. But I had so much fun building this awesome, amazing character with you guys. And like I said, this fits right into storyline, content and creation and character development. Because if you don't have a character, it's going to be really difficult to build your storyline. I don't care if your character is a bottle of water or if your character is a mouse. If your character is a human, if your character is a doll, you want to be able to build them with enough information to where they have substance and your story can hold together. Oh my goodness, I had such a great time. Like I said, in this season, we're not just going to be talking about storyline anymore. We're also going to be talking about play therapy, and more specifically for adults, adult play therapy. Like I said, go to Amazon. I said this earlier and I'm going to repeat it. Go to Amazon, check out the book. Adult Play Therapy is available in ebook, is available in physical hard copy as well. Well, it's a paperback copy, but you can get it in your hands as a book. You can also get it as an ebook. That particular book is going to take you down that journey of how adult play therapy came about. And it really is rooted in the research and study of children playing. And the factor is that we have lost that gift. And of course, not so much as us because we're right here talking about it. And this is what we do. But a lot of us as adults have lost that connection. And it's even possible, really being honest, even in the dog community, that we still are trying to get reconnected to that side of us that enjoys play because we have learned through societal norms how to lose contact with that little child inside of us. So adult play therapy is rooted, of course, in how children play, getting back in a connection with that passion and love for imagination and creativity, and just allowing ourselves to explore without limits. And not only is it healthy, not only is it fun, but it keeps you mentally sane. So anyone who wants to say to you, oh, you're crazy, I can't believe you're playing, you still do that? They actually have more of an issue because they don't know who they are. They have no idea how to keep themselves, youthful and being able to have fun. When they hit issues and they have stress and they have sufferings, it may be really difficult for them to get through those things because they don't have any way of really reaching out of a dark place. And so they're sometimes more likely to grab the drink or grab the drugs or grab the sex, whatever it is that they think is going to help them through, because they're too much of an adult to grab a toy and play. They're not going to get the Legos out. They're not going to get the Game Boy out. They're not going to get the Xbox out. They're not going to get board games out. They're not going to play cards because they think that that's childish. But yet giving themselves all kinds of narcotics and drugs and alcohol and sexing it up, they think is going to make them happy. And I'm not at all. I'm not bashing anyone. What I'm saying is that those things aren't healthy. Those things aren't healthy. I'm nothing against sex. Obviously, I have 10 kids. I have it with my one partner. But I think that it is an issue if you're going from one bed to the next bed to the next bed to the next bed. Because not only is it, as a female, pregnancy is a possibility, but STDs. And we don't put enough emphasis on the fact of being DDs and STDs are out there. Because it is. So I'm not putting this out there as like a lesson. But what I'm saying is that adult play is important for our health. It's important to allow us to have therapy, to therapize ourselves, right? And if you have to go to a clinician, if you have to go to a psychiatrist, you have to go to a counselor and be able to sit there and talk to them and, discuss what your current issues are, or even, issues from a long time ago that may still be plaguing you, do that. I am all about getting counseling and getting help. In the meantime, or I should say even simultaneously, while getting that help, make sure to play. Whatever kind of play is important to you. Art, writing music, getting your guitar out, playing it, getting on the piano. Whatever it is that makes you happy, that makes someone look at you, especially and say, "Are you still a kid? Oh, let me guess, you're still playing house." Yeah, when they say that, that means you must be doing it right. You enjoy yourself. You do what makes you healthy, what keeps you happy. Because in the end of it all, drinking until you're in a stupor, having sex with multiple partners, getting on drugs, being addicted, it makes you lose contact with who you are. It makes you lose contact with who you are. And I am not judging anyone. So I'm not putting this out there as one of those like public announcements in order to, bash anyone. It's not at all that. I have my own past, and that's why I can say that, okay? Like literally, I'm an adult with a past, and I know what it's like whenever you don't deal with things in a healthy way. Adult play therapy keeps us healthy, keeps us sane. It's a healthy addiction, okay? If you're going to be obsessed with something, getting doll clothes and making sure that your dolls have companions by buying more and more dolls is a healthy obsession. Having your friends and family be like, "Oh, I know what you want," and they give you dolls for your birthday or Christmas, healthy obsession. Keeps you alive, keeps you sane, keeps you youthful, keeps you imagining. That way, whenever you go through sufferings and obstacles and situations, because you were able to imagine and create with your dolls, you're able to imagine and create your way out of a bad situation in your real life. You're able to say, "You know what? I have hope that things are going to get better. I know I can do this. I know I can do that. I know that if I craft this miniature on this level, that I can make a bigger craft that I can now sell and get out of a financial bind," right? So I just want to put that out there. The book is called Adult Play Therapy. Thank you. I agree what you're saying, girl. I agree with you 100%. Thank you, Unicorn Moon. I always like to color and play with my dolls and do video games. Same here. Yep. Makes you lose what you're passionate about in life. Exactly. When you get hooked up on that stuff, you turn right back around. You have no clue who you are. You have no clue who you are. And some of us are fortunate enough to get through it. We're able to go through those phases of life and come back to being who we are on a better level. Sometimes people get lost. I have friends right now who are still lost in that world. I have friends who aren't here anymore because they got lost in that world. I have friends right now that I don't know where they're at. Got a message few months ago from someone, I listen to the message, have no way of contacting her because she's lost in that world, right? And this used to be my best friend that I played Barbies with all the time. Went over her house. If we were off from school on Thursday and Friday, I was at her house on Thursday night. I was spending the night Thursday. I was spending the night Friday. I was there Saturday and Sunday. That was my girl. That was my best friend. Don't know where she's at anymore. Only because she lost touch with herself and she was so busy trying to grow up and so busy trying to be an adult the way the society has deemed it, that when she got into stressful situations, she turned to those vices to be able to survive. And those vices took over. So it's really important that we don't lose touch with ourselves. I don't care who says that you're a kid, who says, oh, you're playing house, who says you're just a big old kid. You never do take things serious. It's okay to not take everything serious. It's okay to have fun. And that's what that book is all about. Just an encouragement to let people know that it's healthy. It's a great thing to still play, to be connected to who you are. You need that. We talk about paradise, right? Of course, it's probably backwards on the screen, but paradise. Being able to own your own paradise. And that's what adult play therapy is about. So we are expanding this live. This live is not just about storyline. That's still going to be the basis. We're still going to talk about content. We're still going to talk about, creating our characters, right? But we're also going to talk about play, no matter what kind of play that you have. So I will put that hashtag at the bottom. Rose World, Rose DG Style Challenge 2022 will be in conversation. I'm going to see if this live saves. I really hope that it does. But if it doesn't, I thank you guys for being with me. I enjoyed today's live so much. I really do. My man just FaceTimed me from Walmart. Looked like the aisle is stocked. You missing any of this? Oh, man. It also understanding that the ones who say that might not have an entertainment or passion they have. Let them talk. They will come around. Exactly. Let them talk. Let them talk. But when you're healthy and you're able to get through things that would mentally crush someone else, when they see that the things that used to depress you or upset you a long time ago, and now that you got this doll hobby and you're like, you don't let it, you just let it like roll off your back, it's not a real big deal. You're like, what's going on with that? And then they want to do it too. So you're right. They'll come around. And even if they don't, you keep on doing you. So I want to thank you guys once again, my IG family. I had a blast. We're going to do this again. This was part 1. We got Dr. Ashley Cartwright. Woo-hoo. So she's going to be our new resident here, Nigerian. And I'm going to be learning on the Nigerian culture. So give me a little bit of time so I can learn some things and be able to present it in a way that is accurate. Okay. I'm all about accuracy. I don't like putting out any information that has to do with cultures that's not accurate. 1, because it's disrespectful. 2, because someone else may be Nigerian born and they read my stuff and they're like, that's not right. So I want to put that on there. You guys have an awesome day. Yes, had a blast too. Love you guys. Thank you again. I'm about to listen to some of my old school vintage music, as my niece called it. Listen to a little bit of that Usher. Peace up, A-Town down, although I'm in the L. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.